Before we begin with the video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button. That way you guys are aware of every single time that I upload a new video. Thank you so much, and please enjoy this new video. What's going on, everybody? Nabil6901 here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Legends action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Avengers Endgame Captain America Wal-Mart exclusive Worthy Power and Glory figure. It's a weird name that they've given to this specific figure via Wal-Mart, but that's how it goes. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a quick look at the box and go from there. Of course, it's got the blue and white kind of Endgame style that we've seen on all different types of packages. You got the movie logo minus Endgame. I don't know why. Well, I guess they didn't want to spoil the logo, I guess, at the time. But yeah, character name, Hasbro logo, Marvel Legends series. You've got the A for Avengers logo there. You've got a really nice shot of Steve Rogers. Okay, looks cool. Then you've got an even more epic shot on the back. You've got the bio. If you guys want to pause the video and read it, do so. A great shot of Steve. I really like it. Got all those beautiful logos. You got the barcode at the bottom. If any of you guys are trying to track it down, there you go. Okay, guys, now let's take a close look at this action figure. Before we look at the figure, let's look at the accessories that are included with the set. You get this beautiful battle damage shield. I love the details on it. The fact that it's weathered, dirty, paint scratch marks, the whole 9 yards. It's great. And what I like this, as opposed to some of the past shields that we've gotten with the other Marvel Legends Captain America figures from the MCU, is that instead of a glossy look, they gave it a nice matte finish, and I can appreciate that. It would have been nice if they included a broken shield. I'm pretty sure down the line eventually we'll get one. There's a bunch of third-party companies and things like that on Facebook and eBay and things like that that have already made it. So if you guys can't wait, you can definitely purchase one that way. But this one, the back part's pretty much the same that we've seen before. You know, they're pretty hard plastic straps, but they still look great nonetheless. You get a unmasked head of Steve Rogers with his new hair slit back, slightly different from the other movies. And then, of course, the Phototech real scan of Chris Evans' likeness, which I think it's kind of there. Honestly, I wouldn't say it's spot on, but you know, it's just as good as the 10-year anniversary Captain America Steve Rogers head sculpt. We'll get a close look at how it looks like on the body in a little bit. And then, of course, we get Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Looks great. Nice plastic. Well, the whole thing is plastic, of course. This one's the top part of the hammer itself is pretty nice. It's detailed. For some reason, it came with like that right there. I'm not sure why, and I'm not the only one. My buddy Marco also has that. Shout out to my buddy Marco who got me this figure, found it for me and all that. But yeah, fantastic set of accessories, and then of course you get the masked head. So yeah, let's now take a look at the figure. This Captain America, I think, is definitely Hasbro's definitive MCU cap for multiple reasons, which we're about to get into that. All right, now let's take a quick look here at the Captain. All right, so first things first, they went with a similar style to what we saw with the 10-year anniversary cap, where, you know, it looks like they made a head and then they put a cowl over the head. It looks fantastic. I like it. You can see Chris Evans' likeness a little bit there. Well, not a little bit, a good amount more than what we used to see. So I like that. The blue for the whole suit is pretty much like a navy blue. I think the blue should have been a little bit more brighter in my opinion. But what I do like is that since, you know, when we see him in this outfit, at the end battle, I mean, he's dirty, he's beat up, so that's kind of my excuse for all this opaque colors going down throughout the entire suit. I love it. You got the A, you've got the eagle wings painted nicely. You've got the straps, the chin strap is painted pretty accurately to what we've seen in the movies. You can see his eyes there, which looks pretty darn good, if you ask me. Now, what sucks is mine is on this side, it's glued upwards, so they didn't glue it all the way down. So what suffers is obviously that, and then of course that it's way above the hairline, which is right here. That's the hair, so the cowl's supposed to be glued all the way down. So that sucks. So I'm gonna have to get another one eventually just to have it with the cowl glued on correctly. It's not a big deal though, because you know when you're looking at it like this, it looks fine. Yeah, it's a little, you know, kind of crooked, but it's whatever. You know, it is what it is. You can see the scales on the chest looks fantastic. The straps here look great. The scales on the shoulders are great, and what I like is that it's very plasticky. So when you fold it in, if you mess around with it, you can. Well, you'll see shortly. You could fold it in pretty nicely. When I had it displayed earlier, it looks great. On this side, you have the A for Avengers logo. You got some red going on here. What I like the most about this, too, is that this whole torso piece is brand new compared to all the other Captain Americas that we've gotten in the past. It allows him to look more built, more buff, and not so skinny. Like the past ones, and I'll compare it later on in the video so you guys can see for yourself. But he looks fantastic. With that being said, also his arms seem a little bit bulkier as well. The hands, you know, it's more proportionate to what we see in the films, so I do like that a lot. Again, we get some more opaque colors, some whites and reds. They're all kind of darker colors than what we've seen in the past. Again, since it's kind of like a battle damage in my opinion, I'm completely fine with that. You get the belt, of course it moves up and down like all the other caps in the past. Yeah, all the details, I love it. The fact that it looks like it's, you know, folded, raggedy, all that stuff, it just looks great. Go down on the boots, looks fantastic. Here's the bottom, then here's the back. Yep, that is America's butt, isn't it? Yeah, represent now. Then of course his back strap. So detail wise, this cap, in my opinion, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I think it could have been a little bit brighter, but again, battle damage, we're good. Okay, now in terms of articulation, Captain America has a ball jointed head, which looks that much up, which is nice. Yeah, and it swivels, of course. You have your hinge shoulders, swivel biceps, hinged elbows, wrists, and it swivels as well, right? It's really good. Of course, he hinges here at the upper torso, which is great, and it's not as loose and flimsy as some of the other ones in the past. He has hinged thighs or hips. He has a swivel right here as well. Double hinged knees as per usual. Hinged ankles, the nice ankle pivot right there. And then, of course, right here at the top part of the boot, I didn't notice, but it also swivels. So that's great. Added bonus. In the articulation department, I think he's pretty good for Marvel Legends, of course. All right, now here he is with the Steve Rogers head sculpt. Like I said, I like it a lot. They got the hair pretty nicely done, like what we see in the film. You got that Chris Evans likeness. The camera isn't helping it, because when you see it in person, it just looks so much better. And I like it. I'm pretty happy with it, most definitely. And then I want to compare it again to the 10-year anniversary Captain America. This is the head sculpt, of course. This is the Winter Soldier body that we got from the second Captain America film. So I think they've definitely done better with this new Endgame Cap figure. If you want, you know, in the beginning of Endgame, as you guys know, he has this suit, so you can put that head sculpt on this. Let me show you guys really quickly. Alright, so as you guys can see, you can put the head sculpt, it fits fine on the Winter Soldier body. It looks a little bit big, and of course the paint tones are slightly different, but it's not a big deal. You can still have a beginning of the Endgame type of look, and it looks nice. So there's that option as well. Alright everybody, so this pretty much wraps up my review on the Walmart exclusive Captain America Marvel Legends figure. Hopefully this has been very informative. Please stay tuned, as I'm going to make a separate video comparing this cap to some of the other Captain America figures from the past. I didn't want to make this video longer than what it currently is, so stay tuned for that. But hopefully it's been very informative. I mean, I highly recommend you guys all picking this figure up if you get the opportunity. Don't pay ridiculous prices. On eBay, they've been going for a lot. The original street day was June 1st. As of this video, it's June 12th. And I was able to get it only because of my buddy Marco, who lives in Ohio. Here in Orlando, Florida, they're a pain in the butt to find. I mean, I can't even find it at 5 different Walmarts that I've been to throughout the past 2 weeks. He started hitting Walmart stores, I don't know, by the ending of May. And Hasbro Pulse had revealed this figure before anyone was able to really find it at retail stores. So this is definitely a figure to have. Like I said, definitely probably the best Endgame cap that we currently have. There's the SH Figuarts version as well, but that one doesn't include a damaged shield or Mjolnir as well, or even an unmasked Steve Rogers head sculpt. So to play ridiculous prices for that version, to me, is ridiculous. This is definitely the one to go. Better than the Quantum Realm suit as well. That one kind of sucked. It lacked a lot of detail and all that stuff. But comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Is this a hardcore pass for you guys, or is this definitely something you just gotta have? Because I know I definitely needed to have this figure. Definitely the definitive Hasbro Captain America figure that they've made. So kudos to Hasbro. You guys really killed it with this figure. Probably one of the best Endgame figures you guys have released thus far, in my opinion. Of course, the Endgame Build-A-Figure Thanos is great. I don't have that one yet. I have some of the pieces. I don't have it completed just yet, so the Infinity War one will have to do for the time being. Comment down below again, guys. Give this video a nice thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for many more reviews and videos. And follow me on my social media accounts, Facebook and Twitter, at Nabil6901. So take care, guys. Have a marvelous day.